Flooding in Accra has become a major issue. Often it is buildings on waterways that contributes to this flooding. The Dade Kotopon Municipal Assembly is beginning to take action. On the Citi newsroom, the Assembly is going to the Kpeshie Lagoon area and try and get rid of structures, illegal structures that have sprung up on the waterways over there. In your shot is the task force and police officers getting ready for action. The earth-moving equipment that will be used in the demolition exercise. We're currently just about setting off to the Kpeshie Lagoon. So we've now reached our destination after having to maneuver our way through a very, very bad road. We're now at the Kpeshie Lagoon area. The demolition exercise is about to begin. The bulldozer has begun its work, as you can see in your shot. They're currently pulling down this structure. There is this inscription on the structure actually saying that it would be demolished by the assembly. So these structures here are blocking the waterway, so rainwater is unable to freely flow into the lagoon. Some of the owners of these buildings who have been affected by this demolition exercise are here wailing and counting their loss.
From here to the end of the gutter, no, it's almost about 100 meters, 100 meters, 5. A bit more than crossing some to say, be permit, I don't care. Media says yes, almost saying, I didn't know man consume no pen. We are see baby craft from. I had no crane bench soon. Share distance, not share distance. Never see.
As I saw, Kasankasa now sit down with Sono. Unya free wine, Uto free wine.
It toffee, man be a friend, Mr. Ago, I will labadi. It my Kpeshie and chiefs and Pennyphone. I might be so many questions about it. It me no maka. Pennyphone Jimmy details. I'm what Jimmy normal. I was see me to as Kakakra and to Honomo. Now, if you are money permitting a mammy.
We have here with us the Municipal Chief Executive, Solomon Nikwe.
It's going to be a month-long demolition exercise. And you can see we are within the Kpeshie buffer. And people have taken the law into their hands and they are developing the buffer. We've been here several times to warn them. We've written stop structure to be demolished and they are still continuing. So today we're starting a month-long demolition exercise.
What sort of engagement has gone on between you and the owners of these buildings?
My brother, we've engaged them several times. Even if you can look at some of the structures still here, we've written on it.
So we're now at the second spot for today's demolition exercise and still within the buffer zone of the Kpeshie Lagoon. After demolishing 3 uncompleted buildings, the bulldozer has now moved in here to pull down this fence wall. We're told that the owner of this place has no permits, and so the assembly has decided to pull down the wall. As you can see, the bulldozer is in there trying to maneuver its way around and bring down the wall of this land. Generally, this whole area is supposed to be part of the original Kpeshie, but the activities of developers who are reclaiming the land have been filling the place with rocks and sand, and they are reclaiming the land for development. This wall that has just been pulled down is just a few meters away, about 20 meters away from the Kpeshie itself. The bulldozer is unable to get to the wall because it is waterlogged, and so they are using manpower to try and pull that wall down. The bulldozer is focused on the other side and is where it can actually work. It is pulling down somebody's fence wall also with a makeshift structure in there. It's pulling down everything. Some people have been asked to salvage what they can from this structure here, get out their belongings as the bulldozer gets ready to pull it down. So they're trying to get as much as they can out of here before the bulldozer will pull this structure down.
I said all this place you go, it's for within the buffer. Sure go.
Obianka da stop work there o ma chere but the most of child has say stop work ye chere no mu ye adwuma so ati ase ene de wo ya hu bebiri nti we dey say o pe kura o si a won say wa bubu no say obi ma asase se bra be bo ba be foforo a wonya ba wonya dua na mfa nkonkobo so ati ase nti ububu wo no nko akura mpo a ye betima ya de atutu ye dua na ye di akọ.
Your shot is a worker of the assembly putting inscriptions on people's buildings that they will be coming to demolish later.
I just bought this place new. I just bought it not 4 months ago.
You bought the entire building?
Yes, 4 months ago.
From who?
From one man called Emma. I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anywhere and nothing with me. All my money is here. Nothing with me, nothing. I don't have anywhere to go, nothing. Please.
How much did you pay for it?
I bought here $26,400. I bought it here, $26,400, and the money I spent for here is roughly $5,000. I spent for here. All my money is here. I don't have a single one city. Please.
If you are talking about demolishing buildings in waterways, we've seen completed buildings, but we seem to be focusing on the ones that are not completed. Are we focusing our attention on those who have not, and so we're trying to pay our attention rather to the weak?
Thank you very much. I told you from the beginning that this is a month-long exercise. So we are starting from the lagoon. You see, those ones close to the lagoon, those are the ones that we are starting with. And then we'll be moving up.
Moving up to even completed buildings.
If you are within the buffer, you've painted it, you're sleeping in it, if it is within the buffer, it will go.
About 4 or 5 buildings were demolished today, including makeshift structures. The exercise is done. The officers are now coming back into the Dade Kotopon Municipal Assembly premises.